Hello, welcome, what number is this?
200
on the
and
spot.
either 19 or 20.
Jesus.
Or 18.
Podcast
or 17.
200, and, the 200th anniversary podcast.
200 teens.
And somber moods in the studio tonight. This is our Dick Clark tribute. We have
I don't understand where all the laughter is coming on this side.
was
It's
kinda-
too soon,
Okay, we're gonna eliminate him in a moment.
There is a problem.
When we go to theme song, he won't be there when we
What?
come back. Well, he'll pay his respects during theme song. Anyway, we're here. From Jabroni Pictures, we have Fernando or Jay or whatever you want to call him. Sonny is here. They're working on their Dick Clark tribute video for Jabroni Pictures.
Yeah.
It features many of the martial arts taught by Dick Clark himself.
Right.
American Bandstand, when they had their combat segment, they would go into some one episode I think was gun kata.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And all of that will be featured in the video, and we're just trying to. It's any laughter over here is a coping mechanism. It was
Yeah,
It's a way,
rough week.
Sometimes
some people
you laugh through the pain.
They deal with it differently,
Yeah.
A lot of
It's
attitudes.
good to laugh at the memories.
It's just a shame
Yeah,
that he
exactly.
had the way he went. That was
Exactly.
the worst part.
The gun kata went wrong, and it was a horrible thing.
Well, they were
But-
firing wasps.
I heard.
Well,
Dick
there-
Clark's Rockin' Eve.
Here's what I heard, and I don't know
Okay,
if it's true.
okay, go ahead.
American Bandstand stage is open to tours and whatnot.
Okay.
Open to the public.
Yeah.
Someone left the door open.
Yeah.
And pardon my language, Twitch users, a shitload of wasps flew in. They don't know how to get them out.
Right.
Dick Clark is in a horrible state because of the hernia he had or whatever happened.
Right.
And tried to do his gun kata moves from the old American Bandstand days to get rid of the wasps, and horrible mess, gunfire, the works, huge explosion.
Are
and
there
he did not
casualties,
survive.
like civilian casualties,
Well,
aside from Dick?
Well, Johnny Carson is no longer alive.
Yeah. Well, he's been passed. He has been
Right,
passed.
I'm not saying that had
He's
anything
just,
to do with
he's
this.
just stating facts.
I'm
Because-
just saying
well,
he's not.
no,
he's not
no. He's just going.
No, because the
going.
sad thing is sometimes when these wasp-related accidents happen, there's a lot of people they give their lives up to the great
Right.
queen of the wasps, and
Did-
and you only hear about the most famous, in this case Dick Clark. But
Yeah,
how
but
many
what
how many
people were
tourists
there?
were there
Yeah.
and fell victim?
the
as well?
no-name victims.
I don't know, but
So this
none
goes-
of them matter.
Oh, we're not going to go out to them.
There were hundreds of people. It would be a huge waste of time to
Okay,
go
so
down
just
a list
Dick,
that big.
if you're listening
So-
to heaven,
So it's a waste. But we are giving away to the Dick Clark charity 1,000 copies of Gundam Wing on DVD. Will
We
be
have it.
shipped to his hospital. I don't know what good that'll do, but we're gonna.
I sent. Now this is a real story. I was watching Jeopardy, and all of a sudden a question came on and blew my mind. So I paused the
You want me to
screen.
show
I
the-
have it. I texted my
uploaded.
2 friends about this crazy fucking thing. I'll put the picture up right now. But it says one of the world's deadliest animals is the sea wasp. A type of this which has up to 60 tentacles. Its venom can kill up to 60 people.
so
So this is a
that's
real
just one
problem.
wasp.
This
So
is
that's
real.
real.
So if there was a swarm,
If it's on fucking Jeopardy and Alex Trebek read it, then it's a goddamn fact.
yeah, if there's a swarm in that American Bandstand tour, that's 60 times. How many wasps in a swarm? Say
At least 50.
at least 50, right?
Minimum.
What's 60 times
Minimum.
50? See, you take the 5 and the 6,
Yeah.
you multiply those together,
But you get 30.
and then you get 30.
And you add a
exactly.
zero.
And then you add a 0 to the end.
300
so
wasps.
300 deaths.
300 wasps.
No,
confirmed.
that's 300 wasps.
Oh,
Oh,
and
no,
then-
no, okay, no, you're right. I got you. I'm on the same page now.
Would you carry the
No, you don't carry anything.
Okay.
I was just...
We're gonna figure this math
I-
out.
over
This-
the?
Dick Clark's family is watching, and this is a goddamn disrespect. Theme song. We're back. I'm
with
sorry
a- start
about
with a
that.
fucking bang.
You guys, we
Yeah.
needed a
Dave,
minute.
you've found your piece.
Yeah, everyone
I
found
did.
peace. This
He got the giggles out.
is terrible. Out of respect, what Sean and I just discussed during the break, during the recorded podcast this Tuesday, Sean's actually going to replace me with a hologram version of Dick Clark. Out of respect, he'll host the show and instead of me. So just synthesize anything that I say, run it through a filter so that it's like Dick Clark's voice.
Right here.
Yeah.
Put it
put it in there right there.
Okay.
Why don't we have a hologram of Derek? Because he's not here. He's in Coachella. With
Right,
Derek.
but he's
He's mourning
having a
in
He's,
good
his
no,
own
he's
time.
not. He's not at Coachella.
He's
He's,
at-
actually at the Dick Clark funeral.
Oh, okay.
He's like he's
Got it.
waiting.
Well,
Got it,
there's a
got it.
memorial at the Dick Clark stage at Coachella.
Oh,
and they're
that's
having
what it was.
Slipknot is playing a. It's really not funny. It's like a.
I don't know why you
They're
pointed
playing
at
Dick
me.
Clark's hits, like
Dicky
they're-
hits. Dick hits.
They're just they're playing the countdown over and over.
The dick hits.
Okay,
The dick hits.
hits.
Dick hits. Just what they
they're
call
just gonna count down to the new year over and
Dick's
over.
hits.
it. Yes, Brian.
Our math was wrong. 50 times 60 is 3,000.
No,
No, I
not
don't.
in well, in the insect
We're
kingdom.
talking
Yeah.
wasps.
We're talking about the insect
isn't
kingdom. Turn off
human-
your
There,
phone.
there is a whole other formula that we don't want to get into
This
on
isn't
the
human
podcast,
math,
but believe
guys.
me, we got this.
We're talking about the animal kingdom's equation.
Right.
This isn't human math.
When,
This is
see, Mother
whole
Nature is
different thing.
always a factor,
It's-
and if you don't know that, then you're the idiot.
It's
Yeah.
American math
So-
and metric, and we're not getting into
You
that.
know what's weird? Like I remember the first podcast that I've been to. We were talking about Bernie Mac, who just passed away.
yeah,
Oh, man.
no, I know.
Now I'm here, like in this podcast, talking about.
Maybe you're
Dick
like
Clark.
I
you're
was
like
gonna say you're bringing death.
you're
I
like the
guess
Grim Reaper.
so.
It's not good.
You are death.
Jay is death incarnate. I think Rocco, you two should team up and maybe do some kind of
Gun kata?
something. I don't know.
Yeah. Gun kata.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the
Tag
alpha
team?
and the omega. You're death incarnate, apparently.
But
Don't touch if you. Let's just put a little space.
think-
I don't
I
want you
think-
to actually
was it last time-
accidentally touch me.
was it last time he was on that we decided they did not bury him? They cremated him, so
remember.
they
I don't remember.
they burned Mac.
I don't remember that.
Oh, too soon.
Yeah. Nah, it's probably
That's
too
not
late.
too soon.
I think it's too late if you think about
That's
it.
way too late.
The ship has sailed.
Bad
With all
joke.
these jokes, Rocco's Mr. 3000.
Okay.
Well, we did a Mr. 3000
We did.
joke that
I
time.
think we did. I think we
remember
covered
that.
every joke we
Yeah.
could have on that podcast. People still bring that one up to me.
Really?
They come up to me at conventions. Oh man, that one when the Jabroni Pictures guy was there and you guys were making Bernie Mac jokes. That was just. I must have listened to that 1,000 times.
Well,
so-
except for that guy in Japan who
yeah.
who.
Yeah, I mentioned. I think I mentioned that last week. The first time I was in Japan and got recognized there, and I was like, "Wow, this is amazing!" And the guy was like, "Yeah, I love the gunpoint films and like all that." I was like, "Oh, I didn't what."
Did I didn't tell you that?
Is Fernando here? No,
I didn't tell you that?
No, no. Oh, well,
No?
tell him I love Jabroni Pictures, and that was the first time I was recognized for
Oh, that is so funny.
their stuff.
Yeah, hopefully we'll find that person in Japan because we're going like in June.
Oh,
very good.
dang.
Because
You're
he's
there.
the only person in Japan.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a very small area,
Very small.
easy to find.
Yeah, it's
They're very
not a lot of people.
small population.
So everyone kind of stays
There's-
indoors.
Small
can't-
people,
yeah.
small population.
There you
Actually,
go.
they're tall. They're pretty tall. I mean, you've been there.
Yeah.
They're pretty tall. now.
No,
Well, you're tall.
not compared to me.
Yeah, not compared to you, but compared to Janet.
But no,
and,
yeah, that's true,
Rocco
that's true.
and
I kept losing
You're
Janet.
tall?
Can I tell you that I
That's
kept
all.
losing Janet in subway stations?
Really?
If she walked like 10 feet ahead of me,
Okay, we're going to end this right now. We're going to end this show on a tribute. It's just going to be a salute to Dick Clark and his legacy. We're going to put up. Hold on one second. Let's just end it. Let's end it on a good note. Let's end. Hold on. Son of a bitch. Where's Chrome? There we go. Where's the keyboard? You mind?
not at all.
There you go. Okay, we're just gonna do a tribute. This is our this is called 40 horns to a fallen dick, and it's just a tribute that the Clark family did when they would lose a loved one, and we're just gonna do it, and it's 40. And like the top 40, if you think about it. So in your head, count down rather than count up. Tribute. Thank you, Dick Clark, for all the episodes of American Idol. and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Does that count as one, or is that it for that one?
This one's done. This is
I don't know
for
how many that
sports
was.
Safety pranks.
I like how it lists pranks on there.
Air horn. Who got these? Oh, it also pictures pranks. Should light a candle. Yeah. I think we're on the same page.
What Dick meant to me is a corner could be a thing. What Dick meant to me as he looked at me and he asked me the question he wanted to know. And it was, who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? Or do you want to be a millionaire? A, B, C, or D? I said, who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? Who wants to be a millionaire? Or do you want A, B, C, or D? And I said, phone a friend. I said, phone a friend. And that's the audience. Sorry, that's incorrect. What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit! Holy shit!